Can you make out the windmills? Oh, there they are. There's the windmills. Free energy from the windmills. Last morning on the train, I'm in Minnesota. Here's the sunrise. I just got up. Just sipped a little bit of coffee. It looked pretty gnarly. Sunrise. We're halfway through Minnesota. There it is. Anymore. Around Milwaukee, Wisconsin, and the sun is setting. Looks kind of pretty. Well, my train trip's almost at an end. Seems fitting. The sun is setting. My trip's setting. Let's shut the light off so we can see the sunset better. I just got to Indiana. I'm gonna roam with the buffalo. Roaming with the roaming with the buffalo. Roaming with the buffalo. Roaming with the buffalo. You buffaloes. Hey, I'm visiting my hometown. Lost my father recently, and my mom's in the hospital, so took a visit to the hometown, and so much has changed. Like, I don't even hardly recognize any businesses or anything at some of the places I've, the like city more places and towns closer to where I used to live. Oh, hey, check out this park though. But I rented a car so I could like just drive country roads. I should take a video. It's like I remember it. It's where I live now. It's just so busy and hectic and stressful on the highway. I mostly don't drive, but when I grew up out in the country, you could drive for several miles and not even come across a car. It was awesome. And what I've discovered was it's still pretty much like that once you get out of the cities. Like there's some new houses and stuff, but the miles of cornfields with just like one farmhouse and whatnot are still there. And so there's this park that used to be a big deal to get to when I was a kid, and at some point I was allowed to ride here, but before that, sometimes like me and my mom and my brother would ride here, and it was an all-day affair. And I don't remember, I'll put it in the description or something, but I don't remember. Maybe it was 6 miles, maybe it was 10 miles, I don't know. But I mean, it was too far to walk for sure. And it definitely, you couldn't ride there just like, 30 minutes or something. But I also was a kid, so I'm having trouble remembering exactly how long it took to get here. And it doesn't really matter for this video, does it? So I decided I went and visited my childhood home. I might stop back there again and take a short video. I might not, though. I don't really feel like it. I don't think I will. But I stopped here at this park that we used to go to. And then at some point I came here myself. Was able to ride all the way here and hang out here and ride home in one day. But anyway, like we would pack snacks and all of that, and my mom and me and my brother would ride to this park. That was a cool thing. And anyway, what's amazing, and basically why I'm making this video, is everything is so changed except this park. Check this out. I'm gonna flip the camera around so you can share with me. And of course I'm on a swing, an old swing. And let's zoom in on some of the old playground equipment. This is the same playground equipment that was here when I used to come here as a kid. I ain't gonna say the exact number, but dude, we're talking about like 40 years. There's an ambulance. Oh, I might have to edit that part out. I can't remember if I'm supposed to say that or not. Anyway, I saw a repair, like that somebody built a new staircase for that, probably a volunteer or something, built a new staircase for that slide. But otherwise, these metal things, they've been here for like 50 plus years. Unchanged. The swing still works. I was a little concerned I might fall on my butt if I sit down on it, but look at me, I'm swinging. So it kind of affected me emotionally in what I was seeking for. Like this, visiting the cities that I grew up near, that I visited when I was young. I couldn't even reckon. I even drove through the town that my high school was in, and near there. And there's so many new things. I didn't recognize anything, almost anything. And I couldn't navigate without the maps. But once I got to my parents, and I got lost in the way from my school to my parents' house. I tried to do that on my own. I was able to do it without getting out the map, but I did get lost, and then I found myself. And then I went to my parents, and then I was able to get from my parents to almost all the way here, and I even took a couple of turns that were correct, but then I doubted myself, and I had to pull out the map. But it turned out I was in the right place. So, anyway, I doubt this video will mean anything to anyone else, but I'm probably going to publish it as kind of a memorial of this trip that my father passed, and my mom was in a really bad car accident within an extremely narrow, short period of time. And just, you never know. I have a cool video I made about with now it suddenly occurred to me there's a playground near where I live now, and I made a video out of a friend's song. And it has a theme to me. I mean, it can mean whatever it wants to you, but the theme of that video to me and the song was about like preserving your inner child, as well as preserving the ability of children to be who they are. And they had some other messages too, but I centered in on a playground, and I had an empty swing swinging at the end, but there was no one at the playground, and the swing was slowing down and stopping, because life's temporary, people, and it's meant to be lived. That's what I believe to my core. My father had a very full, long life, and got to do many, many things. He was an unusual individual, and good for him. I have an extra special spot in my heart for weird people. And I say weird because I'm weird. I say it as a compliment. I'm weird too. I love weird people. It's good that there are weird people. Otherwise we'd have fascism, right? If everyone was the same, that's fascism. Involuntary, everyone's the same. That's like voluntary fascism. Why would we want that? Diversity is awesome. And diversity of mind, diversity of ideas. I don't mean to preach, but my father had a cool life. He got to do a lot of cool things. He used to want to travel to all the states. He bought a camper van and drove to lots of them. I don't know if he's been to all 50, but dang near. And had a really long marriage, you know, one of those like lifelong marriage things, to a great mother that's still alive. And she got beat up a bit in a car wreck. She flipped her car, man. Like, my mom flipped her car, my dad died all within a couple of weeks. I ain't saying that to have pity on me. I'm saying that because, you know, if you love your mom and your dad and they don't know, go give them a hug. Go give them a call. At least send them a text. And just, you know, remind them. Go hug your kids. Go to the park and swing with your family. And by family, I mean whoever those people are. Biology's not that all important, to be honest. Your clan, the people that accept you for who you are and love you for who you are and help you grow and like compliment each other. Those people, oh my God, you cling tight to those people. They're gold. Find some of those people. Those people are your clan. Those people are your family. And go live life, you know. That's what I'm thinking about right now. Like, as if I know anything, as if I can tell anyone anything. I just want to make this video so I can remember this experience and this trip. Anyway, peace out. Peace out. Love y'all. Here's what I was talking about as far as there being very few cars. And very few anything. As far as very few cars and very few anything. I don't know if you can hear me if my finger's over the thing. Let me readjust my finger. There we go. There's a few farmhouses here and there, but look at that. Look at that. It's just farmland. This is the road I rode my bicycle down to the park that I put that in that video. Oh, look at that. There's a car. Alright, that's enough. You have a sample. Okay, so now we are at what used to be a drain field for a farm. Let me turn the camera. It's a drain field. It's a farm that I could ride my bike to this drain field to the back of the farm along this road right here. And I wanted to check it out. It looks like it's still here, but it's dry right now. And I used to go down on this side. I see there's a house here, and I don't even remember there being a house there, and I can tell it didn't have all these big rocks and stuff, and it wasn't this fancy metal. It was an old iron thing. So it has been rebuilt sometime in the last 50 years, but I'm still going to walk down here and look at it. I mean, why not, right? I don't know when I'll be back here again. Rocks. I don't know if I'm going to walk down here or not. Oh wow, you can go in there. Okay, I'm going to see if I can get here from the other side. I used to go through this tunnel and play in there and get crawfish, and sometimes there'd be like little tadpoles and crawfish and stuff. I can't figure out how to get down here though, but it would be fun to walk through this tunnel. Get from here to there. Not making it easy on me. All right, I'm gonna stop the video. I'll restart it if I can find my... Okay, I found a way in. This tunnel. I can already tell it's way bigger than it used to be. And it used to be like some sort of iron concrete thing, you know. Ooh, ouch, pain. Uh-oh. That's an actual vine. I hope I can get back out of here. Anyway, I used to play in this little stream next to the field. I think they've dug this deeper. And you can kind of see what might be dig marks on the side. So I think this used to be shallower, and there was a stream here and running water, at least part of the year, but maybe it's dry right now. And I used to play in here. Oh yeah, the ceiling used to be low too. But yeah, it's all new now. I wonder if kids play here nowadays. Probably not, no, because there's no clear path down here, so there must not be any kids to play here no more. Parents probably don't let their kids do such things like that. I got to do a little bit of free range stuff. I'm grateful for that. All right, well, that's the end of this part of my journey.
No, you don't get him to that one. You wanna... Yeah.
Sometimes your train stops somewhere for maintenance for like a whole hour. You're allowed to get out. I'm in Minot or Minot, depending on how it's pronounced, whether the T's pronounced in I forget, North Dakota, I think. There's the Amtrak chain, and I'm up here. I'm getting really lucky on the way back because there's much to see on my side, and the sun's kind of blinding on this side. I'm across the way from an empty cabin. In fact, almost this entire floor is empty. So I can just kind of pop over here and sit down here, and then I get to look at that instead of the blinding stuff over there. At least until, you know, more passengers get in. As long as I don't mess up the room or tear it up or anything, I don't think anyone minds. Be sure to ask your attendant first. Don't break the rules. This is pretty cool. This is we just left North Dakota and we're a smidge into Montana, so the eastern side of Montana. Lots of flats with some interesting bluffs. That's over here. Something similar. There's better scenery in Montana I hope to catch later.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Jeff, your cafe lounge car attendant. Somebody turned something into the cafe, somebody lost something. If you are missing something, come down to the cafe and explain what it is.
This is kind of cool, the hills and stuff. This is near Sleeping Buffalo, Montana. Not an actual Sleeping Buffalo, but some places called Sleeping Buffalo, Montana. They're just neat hills. I wonder if there's anything on the other side. Oh, a farmhouse just went by. Oh, this side's flat right now. I mean, this is mostly flat till you get to those hills. The mook house in the background. Oh, and a chain. You know, that's actually one of the cool things about the train is that you can walk around a lot as much as you want. And there's some cows. The moo cows out there. Can you see the moo cows? Oops. Anyway, like this is this way south side of the chain, and this is the north side of the chain. And then that way is towards my sleeper car. And here's where the luggage rack is. My sleeper car is right there. And this is the stairs that goes up to the top. And then this is the bathrooms and the changing rooms. Woo. This is one of the special rooms for special people. But really, the best part is that I can, get up out of my room and walk around. I'm supposed to keep a hold of stuff because, things are sway around a bit. And it's pretty cool. Stretch my legs. It's pretty cool that they trust us not to just, open this and jump out. Well, I guess they do on an airplane too, though. I'm on a fresh air break. I forget the name of the city, but check out this bunny. My little bunny. I think it's like someone's pet bunny. Oh no, there's two of them. There must be some sort of local bunnies. I don't know what's up with the city bunnies. They're cute though. What's up, city bunnies? Well, we're about halfway through Montana, near Canada, and the sun's setting. Not sure how to look on camera, but it looks kind of cool in the room. Can you see those mountains over there? Or, hills probably. Very pretty. Oh, now this color shows up better. Oh, that's some bold colors. Oh, there's a tiny bit of blue sky over there. Got better. Dang. Up next, I'll read you a poem that I wrote on the train processing my father's passing. Partway through the poem, it also became about the relationship between God and man. Father tree, fallen tree, this apple fell from thee. Father tree, tender tree, I can't remember thee. Father tree, tender tree, could that really be? Father tree, tender tree, why did you hide from me? Father tree, fallen tree, unhidden cruelty. Father tree, cruelty, yet this apple fell from thee. By its fruit you'll know the tree, so what's that say about me? By its fruit you'll know the tree, so what's that say about thee? I'm his fruit, it is me, so I can know, Father tree. This apple fell from Father tree. I do know thee, Father tree. Was there really cruelty, or did I misperceive? For how could tender fruit be from a cruel tree? Wow, I've never seen the lounge car so unoccupied. There's like almost no one here. There's the mountain range between the middle of Washington and Seattle. Maybe they might be called the Cascades, but don't quote me on that. Pretty. More of the Cascade Mountain Range, I think. Between Central Washington and Seattle.
Make your way to the dining car. As you enter the dining car, just wait at the door for a member of the staff to seat you.
Those dam-looking structures are. Wow, it's quite the view here. Very cool. This is Foss River. There's Foss River. Went over Foss River Bridge. Bridge. Squamish River. Wow. It's a little split part of it. Near some campground with the word money in it. Did you know Amtrak specifically designed their bathroom so that you can play the Amtrak theme song in the bathroom? Check it out. Amtrak, the happy train. You will really like it. Amtrak, the happy train. You will go. Yeah. Going over the river. Going over the river on a bridge. Right here, it looks like the train runs right next to the sound. Look how close it is. Right next to the sound, which is connected to the ocean. Coming up on the Ballard Docks. Wonder what we can see of them. Oh yeah, that's the Ballard Docks.